All right, what we're going to do now is look at some motion tracking exercises in Adobe After Effects. So here's an example of what we're going to create. As you can see here, the text is tracking with the motion of the runner, and it's bouncing up and down in cadence with her footsteps. And this is because we created a motion tracking of the runner, and then we created a null object, attached the motion to the null object, and then attached text to the null object. So let's do this together. I'm going to start from scratch, new canvas, close this project, double click. I'm going to open up my runner, drag it down and make a composition, play through it. And what we have here is a young lady jogging across the screen from left to right. Okay, and I'm going to stop it. And what I want to do is I want to track her motion. So what you want to do is you want to go over and on your main menu, you should see something that says track. I want to open that up. And I can track different types of things. I can track camera. I can also do warp stabilization and stabilize motion from here, but we're interested in track camera and track motion. So what we want in this case is to track motion. So I'm going to click on that track motion. When I click on track motion, it takes me into the video footage, and it gives me something on the screen called a track point. So let me zoom in on that, and you can see that track point there. And there's two boxes, and what I want to do is delineate an area in my picture that's different from the background, that's easy to track. So I'm going to click in there, but not on that center point. I'm going to drag that over to her face, and I'm going to grab it, and I want to put it over her head. Let's zoom in a little bit. Place bar. Grab my move tool. And I'm going to put this about right here. And then I'm going to drag this inwards over her face, something like that. And so this is what we're asking. The larger the track area, the longer it takes, but the more accurate it is, right? And I'm starting this, let me zoom out. I'm starting this a few frames in because it won't track anything if it moves off screen. So I'm going to run the track forward, and then I'm going to run the track backwards. And the text is going to track until the character moves off screen, and then it's going to stop tracking. So now I've set up a pretty good track. And what I do is I come over, and I want to track forward first, and I'm going to track backwards. I'm going to click. I want to set it to tracker 1, track type transform. I'm going to click the Analyze Forward button, and it's going to track that person forward. Okay? So I'm going to let that run, and we'll come back after it's done so you're not sitting here waiting.